We are back again guys sa panibagong episodes ng ating reaction na video. At ngayon ay nagbabalik ulit tayo dito kay Haunted 5. Ito ay pinamagatang Scary Ghost Videos that Demand a Brave Viewer. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, ay mag-subscribe ka na. At nandyan lang po yan sa may baba. Ano pang hinihintay natin na bordado? Let's go na!
A family has been experiencing mysterious activity ever since they moved into their new home. They were not briefed on any of the prior history and were unaware if the land or property was haunted. They have experienced similar activity in their previous residence, which makes them think that the entity may be attached to them rather than the land. They recently welcomed their new child into their family, and ever since their birth, the strange activity
Diyos ko, bata na naman. Woo! Puro bata na lang talaga guys.
has only increased. The father claims that he has seen shadow figures out of the corner of his eye, along with the infamous Hat Man. One afternoon, the father walked out of his bedroom and towards the bathroom, and he sensed that he was being followed by someone or something. When he went and reviewed the security camera footage, he was stunned by what he captured.
Okay? I can't believe I caught in following me again. Caught it. Utak, kaya na. Aba, ay nakasombrero pa.
As the video begins, we can see the man walking out of the room and down the hallway. He eventually turns left into the bathroom and out of sight. Moments later, we can see a dark shadow figure appear out of the bedroom and follow the same path down the hallway. The strange figure is clearly wearing a hat, which is rather odd. Many people in the original comments section are convinced he captured the infamous Hat Man, while the skeptics are certain CGI was used.
Baka nga.
A few weeks ago in Iran, a youth boys' soccer game was being played when something strange took place. Everything was rather ordinary until someone pointed up in the sky and looked puzzled. Before this event, there were rumors going around a few weeks prior that strange lights were spotted up in the sky, but no one seemed to believe them. This encounter would be much different and thankfully was captured on camera. On this night, the lights in the sky were so bright that it even stopped the boys' soccer game. Everyone in attendance couldn't help but stare up in the sky in amazement as the bright lights hovered in the sky just above. One of the parents grabbed their phone and started to record. As the video begins, we can see most of the people on the field staring up at the night sky. We can see 7 large orbs at various heights making their way up. It's difficult to tell exactly what the objects are, but due to the fascination everyone has, it's clear that this is not something typical. While many people in the original comment section are convinced they captured extraterrestrial crafts, the skeptics are certain they are simply lanterns.
Saan nanggagaling yun? Yung mismong ilaw na yun?
Late one evening in Massachusetts, a woman received a notification on her phone that motion was detected in her backyard.
Okay.
This type of notification is quite common since the camera often records small animals on her property. However, on this night when she went to check her phone, she was surprised at what she saw. Since she just woke up, she couldn't tell if her eyes were playing tricks on her. In the footage, there was a familiar rabbit nearby, but what caught her attention was a strange orb flying around. She wasn't sure exactly what it was, but she knew it wasn't a bug, or at least not one that she has ever seen before. She decided to post the footage to Reddit to see if she could possibly get some answers.
May naglalakad do. Ano? May
As the
naglalakad.
video begins, we can see a rabbit moving to the middle of the frame, along with a bright orb moving erratically. One of the more peculiar aspects of the video is that the orb has a light on the ground directly beneath it. The orb eventually makes its way over the rabbit, which causes the animal to move in the opposite direction. While many people in the original comment section are convinced it's a mysterious UFO, many of the skeptics are certain it was simply a laser pointer. Late one evening, a few friends were hanging out when one of them noticed something terrifying. One of the friends was acting funny because she had a few drinks, so the other one
Kunyari.
decided to record her silly actions. The friend that lives in the house often experiences strange activity, but never thought much of it. She'd often hear disembodied voices and would see objects moved from their original position. Several of her friends are too scared to stay over at her place once they heard about her scary experiences. On this particular night, they were having fun and dancing when one of the friends noticed something out of the corner of her place once they heard
Yung itsura ni ate.
about her scary experiences.
Legit talaga yung takot niya eh.
On this particular night, they were having fun and dancing when one of the friends noticed something out of the corner of her eye.
Ang cute nung reaksyon niya.
The mood in the room completely shifts from light-hearted fun to pure terror.
What? What? What are you doing? You don't hear that? No. Are you sure? Can you hear that?
As the video begins, we can see her friend dancing and laughing in the middle of the room. The two girls seem to be having a wonderful time until something spooks the friend. It may have been difficult to see, but the mirror on her closet door begins to move without any explanation.
Ay oo.
The friend hears the moving
Gumalaw.
mirror and gets scared since she had no idea what was making the noise behind her. She recorded a video the next day to prove that the mirror wasn't moved by her friend jumping up and down. Paranormal or not, the footage is definitely creepy.
Okay.
Just this week, a family has been experiencing mysterious activity in their home. It all started when they went out to dinner, and once they returned home, they noticed something bizarre. All along the house, there was an infestation
We come back home and saw this.
of flies. The strange thing was that none of the flies
So-
seemed interested in the open trash
Our whole house was covered.
can. Unsure what to make of the event, the family simply got ready for bed and called it a night. They have a son who often wakes up and watches TV in the family room. While he was watching TV, he eventually fell asleep, which was quite common, but something would soon wake him up. When he
Okay.
glanced over in the hallway, he noticed a terrifying figure that would forever haunt him. This is what the security camera captured.
Ano to? Bata to, no? Itong may nakahiga sa sopa. Ay, parang may nakatayo.
As the video begins, we can see the child on the couch, resting peacefully. In the upper left-hand corner, we can see a translucent humanoid figure standing in the hallway.
Oo
The
nga, may
figure
nakatayo
appears
nga.
to be staring at the child and not moving at all. Eventually, the child wakes up and looks directly at the figure, which makes him immediately leave the room. Soon after,
Bata nga.
the figure vanishes without a trace. Did the family capture authentic paranormal activity, or is there a more reasonable explanation?
So anyway, yun lang. Ingat and God bless. Sa next one na video. Paalam.